Hello to everyone. This time I would like to show how to retarget more complex expression into the retopology head. So this time it will be OpenGeo. So let me open the tool with prepared setup. Its initial face, it's a natural face. So we have now this tool. Now I need to import the expression. So I have it here in aligned, Geo open. So it's a point cloud, reconstructed point cloud of the scanned Geo open expression. So now I go to my tool and drag and drop it, go to edit mode, then align. And now I'm going to append a new subtool for my jaw. So this is already aligned, but the first most important note that it could be not aligned correctly, so you need to check it very carefully and perhaps scale, rotate, move to better fit main landmarks like nose or corners, eye corners, ears or something like that. So let's go to skin color, default skin color. Also I need to import a texture for my jaw open. So I'm importing this texture, flip it. I need to flip the texture. And with the selected expression, I'm going to texture map to apply texture into the model. So here is what we need to retarget into our face. So I'm going to duplicate a face. I will work on the duplication. And one important note that this time I'm not preparing the base level in Maya, so I will try to show how it's possible to work directly in ZBrush to prepare base level. So maybe this video will be also useful to do some manipulations. So this one we need to hide. This one I'm going to transparent mode to better see. So when I go to transparent mode, I see that expression is a little bit far from my mesh. So let's go to our expression, make visible our model. We see this transparent contour. So let's go to move, and if that's straight, yeah, it's straight. Using this pivot point, white point, I'm drag and drop my expression a little bit back to better fit the original model. So now let's have a look what we have here. If we turn off transparency, seems that now it's fine. Lips and eyes are very close to be at needed point, I think. Yeah, we can keep it like that. So the eyebrows, they goes up when he open a jaw. The ears are very close to the same position. This all the part is going down. We see that there is the open jaw shape. So I think these manipulations is enough. So now let's continue. One very important note here is that I'm going to not switch texture map for the retopology head at the moment. Why I'm doing that? Because when I will move the cage, I'm going to geometry base level. When I move the cage, as I have the texture on the UV texture coordinates, I will see where exactly are lips, where exactly are eyes, and where exactly are eyebrows, because they are painted on the texture. And if I turn off the texture, I will not see these details when I do reprojection, because when I reproject, I will miss original position of and meaning of polygons. So these polygons means eyebrows. This polygon means lips. When I reproject, I will repaint the texture, and depends on one position, it will paint lips in different, another, and eyebrows, and can paint upper, lower. So I need to move polygons to fit expression, eyebrows, to fit expression, mouth, lips. So that's important. That's why I'm keeping texture right now. So I think I keep texture until the latest level, like level 7, the final reprojection. So in the final project all, I will turn off the texture and reproject details from the expression texture. But right now I'm keeping everything like that. Also, we can see that in our expression we have hair, we have cap. We probably don't need it, so we can mask this part after some base level projection to not project details, displacement details of a hair, of a head, and so on. But I will maybe not do that right now. So will get the move topology tool and just going to move eyebrows a little bit upper to fit expression eyebrows that I have here. So I need to move my retopology polygons to fit expression. That's what I need to do right now. Alright, let's continue. So I'm moving using this tool. I'm moving details on a place. We see that there is the displacement part of eyebrows, so I need to move it to better feel the shape. And eyelids as well, to move a little bit forward, the upper part. And also I can use relax tool This one is the drawer that I need to move, so I will do that right now with the retopology tool. Oh, sorry, topology move. I will simply move the drawer down. You can do that in Maya, it will be more preferable and more accurate. But in that video I would like to show an alternative way and what details you need to take care when you're moving shapes. So we need to figure out where is the center of the mouse. Everything should be aligned well. This is the lips. And by the way, on the lips area, as we have polygons which is going inside the mouse here, we need to straighten them. Yeah, we need to straighten them and move more deeper inside to reproject details of the inner part of the mouth. So we prepare something, then we can do reprojection for our base level. And see what we will have. Okay, so eyebrows are, looks like on a place. Now let's see. I'm going to subtool to make first projection. So I have default values. Let's try with the default values I project and see what happened. So that's not bad. Just relax a little bit some areas. What I have here. This one part is not bad. Oh, that's too much. This one I need to move a little bit. Seems that something is missing here in wrong position. This one is not bad. This one is also not bad. The mouse is roll inside, which is really good. That's what we need. Just relax a little bit some areas. Maybe these polygons we need to move. So let's see, compare it to expression. What is looking good, what is not looking good. So this corner, mouse corner, should be moved, I think, something like a little bit forward. Here. Should be like that. Then opposite corner is fine. It looks very close to correct result. This one, polygons, we need to move a little bit inside, so let's make a small brush and just move these points inside. And this point. This point inside as well. That's it. For nose area, I think it's fine. We don't need to transfer nose especially, but anyway. Here we also have some garbage, but maybe the eyes we will finally keep the original face. We will keep eyes, maybe reproject from the original face, we will see. Or maybe it was a good idea to store morph target before we do any modifications. Alright, so what we have on that level. Let's go to subtool, turn off expression. Oh, sorry. On that level we have a modified base level, which is not very bad. There is some areas that would be nice to relax a little bit. And reproject one more time maybe. So let's try to reproject. We still see these ugly moments on eyes, but I don't think that we have too much possibilities to deal with this because there is a garbage on the expression head. So we keep it like that. This topology is not very good, and ideally I need to move vertices to better fit the mesh, to better fit the expression. I can use inflat tool, so I can relax and then inflat to better fit relaxed. Relax help to make a more clean topology, like the edges, length of the edges more corrected. That helps to avoid stretches and better for animation, probably. That's better for animation. So I move it toward a little bit, so now we can reproject all one more time. And I hope this time it's more cleaner, zero level we have. That's nice. The only problem that we have here is unpredictable eye. So perhaps here we still have not very correct position of an eye. That, as a result, it's trying to project at some points. So I think simply we need to move eye in some area like that to specify the new points from what we should take result for projection. If we manually feed the better point in our projection, the better result we will have. So we need to keep the eye, to not take the eye. This is the eye geometry, eyeball geometry. So we need to keep it and try to move our contour to the eyelids. Where is our corner? This is our corner. So when we miss with the repositioning, that happened some wrong points going out. Anyway, I think the eyes we could later recover from the original eyes, because here they are not really correct. That was my attempt. So I'm going to smooth it out. Not smooth, but relax a little bit, this area. Alright, so let's keep it like that. That's the most super important part here. So now I'm going to subdivision level 2, to my subtool, showing the destination, trying to reach it. It's better. I like this part especially, which feels better. The eyes are not very good, but as I said, there is a lot of garbage and we need to relax perhaps, and maybe make a little bit less distance, surge distance when we reproject, or move points to better feel. Like here it's much better, we have more correct contour of a face. So that's much better. Alright, so now let's go to geometry level 3, showing the subtool, and let's try to make less distance, like 0.1 and 10 for blur. Let's try to project. Let's see what happened. Okay, some details are really nice, some are not. Something we need to take care. But the most important here that we still see that our lips are on place. Maybe this one could be a little bit down, but anyway it's very close to be on place. It looks very close to be fine. This one is something that we're missing a shape here. So we need to try to fit that area and move it a little bit. So we're missing some areas here. We need to move them out, relax, and try to reproject. Alright, so now we have less elements missing. Still need to relax and go to next level. Most of things are in place. So that's the main process on how I confirm that. So now let's go, for example, on level 5. Let's turn off texture. By the way, what is the resolution? Yeah, some details are blurred because it's only level 5. We even can go to level 7 at the moment. So we have this polypaint from the original. We don't need to transfer probably this one details. So that's we should keep from the original geometry. But for now I'm trying to reach, like from here I see that the proportions of eyes are not correct. So we need to recover proportions from original head, I think. They look a little bit different. We need to take care about that later. But anyway, let's transfer texture details right now and see what happened.